Traders, everybody, my YouTube family, hope you guys are doing well and hope you guys are having a wonderful week. This is your boy Harlem and I'm back with another video. Today's video gonna be our insight on gold. Today we're gonna be looking for possible direction on gold for the coming quarter, for this quarter, the first quarter of 2024. We're gonna be looking for possible direction on what price might be showing us or what price might be indicating that we have to follow, right? So before I get any further with the video, I beg and I pray that you guys smash the like button, that you subscribe to the channel if you're new to this channel, and that you click on the comment section and drop a comment, share what you want to share your review, whether it's good, whether it's bad. It helps us grow as a team and a community. And far most importantly, click the links in my description to sign up with the broker that I use or to watch my daily life vlogs that I've recently dropped. So we're going to be working on gold from a higher time frame perspective. If you're new to this channel, please bear with me. This is what I always do every year, but if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, you know that what I'm about to talk about is not something new or something that would fascinate you or be eye-catching, right? And never mind the little daughter that be crying outside the crib. She don't want to sleep. There's nothing that we can do about it, but I pray that hello mama, get her to sleep, right? So gold, we're going to be looking at what we might be looking to trade for the coming months, weeks, days, 4 hours, right? So looking for possible direction. So on gold, you can clearly see that before I get any further with the video or get any further with my breakdown of my insight, you can clearly see that from the weekly perspective, or the weekly time frame, gold has been moving sideways. We've been holding our support and our resistance and our key levels, right? Even though we have printed out this all-time high on gold, I think it was the beginning of the year. I think it was like the first week of this month. I think price printed out this all-time high and started having some type of weakness, right? So my take, or what I'm trying to say on gold, or what I'm trying to take you guys to, or where I'm trying to take you guys on gold, it's that you need to understand the power of your zones. So when you look at our zones, right, you can clearly see the price once hit this higher high. Price once printed out this higher high on gold, right? So from having this higher high and price having this higher low, price then pushed to the upside, creating another higher high. So looking here, we had a higher high which technically broke above our all-time high, right, creating another all-time high, and had an exhaustion phase, lower high, creating another lower high, right, which was basically the breakout on the retest of our higher high, right? And then price did what? Continued to the upside, creating another all-time high, coming back again to our very same higher low, current price higher low, which then gave us an indication that, you know what, price is now looking to create some type of major support, right? So from price giving us this double bottom, you can clearly see that price impulsively shot to the upside, creating another all-time high, right? So obviously from having this all-time high, price started doing having some type of weakness, creating that bear structure, creating lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, until we did we came back to our very same support zone. So once price came back to react for the third time on this very same support zone, price did pushed to the upside, creating another high, and then pushed again to the downside, coming back to give us another high, another reaction on our support zone. So when we had a reaction again on our support zone for the fourth time, price did impulsively pushed to the upside, coming back to our all-time high zone. So coming back to our all-time high zone, price technically created some type of double bottom, some type of double top, right? So from this double top formation, price did impulsively moved to the downside, again coming back to react on our support zone for the fifth time. So when we had this reaction for the first time, right, price then did price then violated our support, broke below of our support, but price was still giving us indications that we might be looking to do that we might be looking to do, or to possibly look for continuation or reversal to the upside, right? And then price did give us that, right, and then pushed to the upside. So once price pushed again to the upside, coming back to react on our support, on our resistance, this was technically a breakout. This very same candlestick that spiked our resistance was technically a breakout, right? So when you now see this, you can technically see that price broke out but had some type of weakness along the week, and price technically moved back again below our resistance, closing below our resistance, and doing and pushing to the downside, coming back to create this low. So after creating this low, price did impulsively violated our resistance and created that all-time high, price level, which is 2146.62 price level. So after that, you can clearly see that, oh my god, price did impulsively broke below. So after creating this all-time high, the candlestick was bullish when it opened, but unfortunately it turned and traded bearish. So from it trading bearish, it then came back to our resistance and gave us signs on our current price that, you know what, we are still failing to break above this resistance, and we technically are having signs of being bearish on gold. So I've explained so much, or I broke down so much on this pair, right, from the weekly time frame. So when you now see this, you can clearly see that, okay, price is moving sideways. We're in a sideways movement. We're holding support, we're holding resistance, and holding our key levels, right? So what I want to share with you guys will be summed up in this video, or summed up now. Price is moving sideways. You guys know how to trade a sideways movement. If we're failing to break above resistance, we look for signs of price giving us a possible reversal. Same thing, if we're failing to break below our support, we technically have to look for signs of that bullish weakness and bear strength, of that bear strength and bullish weakness, and anticipate that that possible reversal until we get price breaking above of our resistance or breaking below of our support. That's when we can look for possible continuations of the direction that price broke on. But if we still are holding our zones, support and resistance, then I guess you guys have to still stick with trading support and resistance, or trading your zones. You guys get that? So let me hop into the 4 hour before we end the video, so I can share with you guys what our current market price might be technically showing us, right? Because I spoke about history and I spoke about the zone. Now let me talk of what our current price before we dip out of this video, right? So okay, so you can see that, okay, you guys can see it right for yourselves, that okay, price at this all-time high, price created this all-time high and dropped below of our resistance, right? So obviously after breaking below of our resistance, we need to wait for this retest above, of our resistance, and signs that we still are looking to fail breaking above this resistance and anticipate a continuation to the downside, right? So now, just to sum this video up with you guys, I saw that okay, price was technically creating some type of head and shoulders, right? So obviously from price creating this head and shoulders, and price having this neckline right here, you can clearly see that okay, price did violate our neckline and came back to spike it up and dropped to the downside, and came back again to react on our resistance for the last time, right, on our neckline for the last time, and you can technically see that price is moving to the downside. So my take on this pair, or what I want to share with you guys before we end this video, it's 2 things. If price don't violate our resistance, or if price stays below this resistance, then I guess we'd have to look for signs of that gold weakness and that dollar strength, and look for sales on gold, or for short positions, or that bear direction on gold. But if it happens that we drop and come back to our support, and we see signs of price failing to break, then I guess we'd have to look for what? For the sign of the dollar losing strength and gold gaining strength, and look for that move to the upside, because price is technically trading support and resistance, and if we're failing to break above support, if we're failing to break below support, we look to be bullish. If we're failing to break below, if we're failing to break above resistance, we look to be bearish. That's just pro price action. That's just pure price action, and that's just technicals of trading forex. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys. If we break above, we continue bullish for the year, for the quarter or the year on gold. But if we break below, then I guess we look to be bearish for the quarter or the year on gold. So before we end the video and before I dip, don't forget that this is not a fact on what I'm telling you guys. It can happen, it might not happen. What I beg you guys do, it's that you take the information that I'm sharing, this valuable and gems that I'm sharing with you guys, and you take how you trade, or how you base your moves, or your entries, or your positions, or your directions in the market, and you see what I'm looking at, and you see what you might be looking at. If this is false, or if yours is false, take something from this or take something from that, and mix this two, and you will get something that you can move on with. Whether you're gonna lose the first quarter or win the first quarter, long as you're applying the risk, the discipline, the consistency, the patience, and the commitment, then I guess second quarter is yours. But I know that the first quarter, if I made it wait sick ass withdrawals, and I've made it rain a big ass bag, right? This is your boy Harlem. Before I end the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, comment on the video, click on the links to sign up with the brokers that I use, or to check the Dana Live vlogs that I recently dropped. I know you guys gonna enjoy it. But without further ado, make sure you love yourselves and take care of yourselves, and most of all, do the right thing and stay out the late, because this is your boy Harlem. That's all I got on this video.